Are you thinking of moving and feeling a little scared and a little worried? Let's be honest. Moving and buying a home can be the most exciting and nerve-wracking decisions of your life. But don't worry, today I've got you covered. I'm gonna break down 7 things lots of people overlook when they're buying a home, and they can be costly. Stay tuned, check out number 6. It just might blow your mind. Y'all get all of this information so I can help you make a sound investment. Stay with me and I'll see you at our first stop. Hi, welcome to another episode of the Carolina Salute. I'm your host, Joe McIntosh, and here we cover everything Charlotte. Every day, I hear from amazing people just like you who have thought of making the move to this incredible area. So whether you're 1 day out or 1 year out, give me a call, shoot me a text, let's schedule a Zoom, send me an email so I can get you and your family all the information you need to have a smooth move across the country. And if this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button because it helps you be the first to find out of all the new information I post about the region. But y'all stay with me. We've got an exciting tour lined up. I'll see you at our first stop. All right, guys, welcome to our first stop, and we're gonna cover the not so fun stuff, home maintenance. Because it never fails, things in your house are gonna break. And so you're gonna need to budget around 1% of your home value per year for maintenance costs. So on a $400,000 home, that could be upwards of $4,000 a year. But wait, it's not every year. This is the average over the life of your home because those big items will add up. Hey Trevor, what are some of the things you're gonna have to fix on your home over the life of it?
Yeah, I mean, the big stuff, right?
Yeah.
Your roof, air conditioning, maybe you need to replace some appliances. You know, that old deck out back might need replaced eventually, and it all adds up.
Definitely does. And it's also just simple home upkeep. So something you can do for yourself. Hey, make sure your gutters are clean so you don't get water damage around your foundation or water into your home. Keeping your gutters cleaned can do wonders for you, especially here in the Carolinas. We get a lot of rain and we have a chance of rain all year. And after fall, make sure you get your gutters clean. What about those decks? You need to stain them?
Yeah, you want to keep it stained, but you know one thing I find people don't realize? Sealing your windows. They actually need resealed every couple of years. And if you try to make an insurance claim and you haven't done it recently, that could be a reason for it to be denied.
Dealing with insurance companies is never fun because it means something happened to your home and there's probably a mess. So do all you can to avoid the insurance company telling you no. And as a realtor here, something I like to do is work very hard to get you a home warranty during our negotiation process when we're trying to get your offer accepted, because your home warranty will cover just about every appliance in your home and lots of other things also. And it's only a $65 service fee when they come out. So we're working hard to keep money in your pocket.
Oh, and pro tip, one thing I like to tell my clients to do is make sure to set aside a little bit of money. It could be $50 a month into a savings account. So that way, when those big maintenance items come up, you've got some money in the bank. Trust me, your future self will thank you.
And if you do move into the Matthews area, make sure you come downtown and check out Renfrow's Hardware. It's an amazing spot. Come out, support the little guy right here in downtown Matthews. Hey guys, welcome to stop number 2. We're still downtown Matthews and we're out here at the Matthews Social House. An awesome spot to come down, have a beer, socialize with friends, and just enjoy the incredible area we get to live in. But on this stop, we're going to talk about mortgage and taxes. I know it's not exciting, but this is information you have to know and understand. So I beg you, put on your listening ears and take some notes. You're going to need this information. So let's just jump into it.
Let's dive in.
Mortgages. Even when I have a fixed rate mortgage, the amount I pay every month, year over year, it can change. Why is that?
Well, that's a question I get asked all the time. And the actual mortgage portion, or your principal and interest, it can't change. But what can are your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance. This is oftentimes why when I'm talking to clients and going through that pre-approval process, they have a payment in their mind, and then I give them what the real payment is, and it's often different because websites like Zillow don't include the property taxes and the homeowner's insurance in the payment estimates that they're giving you.
Got it. So for the Mecklenburg County area, what should they add to it? What are we at right now?
I mean, depending on the exact area, because keep in mind, there's other townships and different places around Charlotte that can add their own taxes on top. But as a placeholder right now, we're using about 0.7, 0.75, depending on the area for those estimated tax amounts.
Got it. And so, you hear all the time, people like, oh, the tax benefits of home ownership. What are they?
Yeah, that's a great question. And while I'm not an accountant or a CPA, there's a lot of things you can do to write off when you own a home. Like you can write off things like mortgage interest, property taxes, private mortgage insurance. Now, investment properties, that's a totally different story and for another day. But make sure you're talking with your CPA or accountant on tax benefits for home ownership for your situation.
Awesome. And if you are buying investment properties, reach out to Trevor here. He's a genius when it comes to it and extremely creative to get you the property you want. So I know that wasn't the most exciting information that you're going to find on YouTube, but take some notes, and as things change, reach out, give us a call so we can keep you up to date on what you're going to pay every month for the beautiful house we're going to help you buy. Hey guys, welcome to stop number 3. We're just in Matthews, walking by one of the most beautiful homes here in the city. It's actually an event space, so if you plan on getting married, might be a spot to check out. But let's talk a little bit about your budget and your mortgage, because something I stress to my clients all the time is I don't care what you buy, as long as it's a good financial decision and we stayed in your budget. Because if you eat all of your kids' top ramen because getting other food wasn't an option for you, you're going to hate this house and you're going to resent me and Trevor for helping you get it. Trevor, what else do they need to know about mortgage budgets?
Yeah, one thing I always like to go through is thinking about things like maintenance, utilities, because guess what? It's gonna be a little bit different from renting. When you're renting, you don't have to cover maintenance. And oftentimes, if you're moving from an apartment to a single family home, your utility costs are gonna go up a little bit as well. So you don't want to stretch that budget. You wanna make sure you have a room to live your life a little bit.
That's right. And what are a few things, what would you say the top 3 things are the mortgage company looks at to decide how much money we're going to let those people borrow?
A lot of times people are going to qualify for more than they should because we're going to qualify using your pre-tax, pre-deductions income, not what you take home, but the top line of what you make. So oftentimes you're going to qualify for more than you would actually feel comfortable with.
So there it is. And that's why we both always say, I don't care what you buy, as long as it's a good financial decision, stay in your budget. So guys, what are you thinking of this video? Is this information that you think is valuable? Drop down in the comments and tell us what the most aha moment has been so far. But don't go anywhere. Number 6, you truly have to learn about. Hey guys, welcome to stop number 4. Still touring beautiful homes here in Matthews, North Carolina. And we're going to talk a little bit about why banks are not always better. And for me, as the real estate agent, the relationship with the lender is paramount, because this is not a 9-to-5 business. Getting a hold of Bank of America after 5:30 might be a problem. And if you call Trevor at 9 p.m., he might pick up, but I beg you not to. I'm going to turn it over to Trevor here. Tell us some more about why a specific mortgage lender like Fairway could be a better option.
Yeah, I mean, we get calls all the time about saving deals because a client started with another lender. Maybe it's an online lender, maybe it's a big bank, and that lender can't close quickly to meet their time frame or is having some underwriting issues because they have harder guidelines. The thing about being with a local lender is we can move faster and navigate things a lot easier because our goal is to get you in a home. And remember, we're not a bank. We don't make money on your checking account or your credit cards. The only thing we do is mortgages. So we're going to do it really, really good.
And as a realtor, sometimes when list agents see a pre-approval from some online lender, someone they've never heard of, a piece of paper they've never seen before, it could prohibit you from getting your offer accepted, or the list agent may ask you to, hey, please do a cross qual with somebody local so they've got confidence your loan's gonna close. Hey guys, welcome to stop number 5. We're still in Matthews. Great place to come down. Another fun spot to have a cold beer. On this stop, we're going to talk a little bit about rates. And I know it's not sexy or exciting, but this is some more information you have to have so you fully understand this buying process and go into it with less stress. So rates have been in the news lately. You're the mortgage guy. Quick question. Are rates negotiable?
Yeah, and that's a great question. And while they can vary a little bit from lender to lender, one of the most important things is finding a lender that has options, because there's a lot of programs out there like a 2-1 buy down, which is a temporary rate reduction on your mortgage that your big banks and your call center mortgage companies, they just don't have. So you want to make sure you're using not just an experienced lender, but a lender that's going to help you find the best option for your financial goals.
So you said something real curious there. A 2-1 buy down. If you're not in the business, you might have just seen a sign in front of the new build communities who have been real big on pumping this so they can move inventory here lately. What is that? And is it worth it in today's rate environment?
Yeah, I think it's the cheapest and most effective way to lower your interest rate. And there's a lot of different versions of this, but the 2-1 buy down specifically is a 2% rate reduction. And I said 2% rate reduction for the first year, a 1% rate reduction for the second year, and then year 3 through 30, it's whatever your closing rate was. So a great way to start out with a lower payment, help you save some money, and make things just a little bit more comfortable in your new home.
Right. So let's just say, hey, your median home price here in Charlotte, we're hovering around $420,000. And let's just say it's an FHA loan, so they're 3.5% down. What is the upfront cost that this buyer is gonna have to pay for that buy down?
Typically, it's gonna range between about $6,000 to $7,000, depending on the loan size and the interest rate.
Awesome. And so with that, $6,000 to $7,000, is that something that I, as the real estate agent, could attempt to negotiate and get in a seller credit? Could we use a seller credit towards this buy down so it could be essentially free? It's one of the times you're going to get free money.
This is a strategy that I often use with Joe and our clients so that the seller can pay a little bit of interest for you. It's absolutely a working strategy and something I would suggest in this market.
Awesome. Now, remember, hey, that's going to be seller dependent, house dependent, and market dependent. So it is not guaranteed. But if you're like, hey, Joe, I have to have this. It's the only way I can afford this house for the next 2 years because you got some other financial thing going on, money you need this season, then we have to be very selective in the homes we see, in the homes we negotiate on, because this is not a guarantee. If people are not always willing to just be like, hey, hold on, man. Yeah, no problem. You're buying my house. Let me give you money while I'm at it. Hey guys, where to stop number 6? Are you ready to have your mind blown? You know what we're going to cover? The Zestimate.
Can't wait.
Oh, the Zestimate has to be the thorn in every real estate professional side, whether realtor or mortgage professional, because you call and say, Zillow said my house was worth $700,000. Well, I'm going to give you a secret. As a realtor, I don't even pay attention to the Zestimate at all. The Zestimate is computed through Zillow's algorithm. All it is just computer data that got thrown into a big system. They took an aggregate and they spit out a number. That's it. That is all the Zestimate is. The Zestimate doesn't know that the home we're looking at hasn't had the kitchen updated in 50 years and it's got 3 levels of linoleum under it and the floorboards are falling out. The Zestimate lots of times is done to the highest and best of a house. It's not accurate. I don't use it. I don't even look at it. On the mortgage side, what do you do with the Zestimate?
Just about nothing.
Nothing?
Because we found that one of the biggest things Zestimate doesn't take into account is the market. In times of high demand, you could get more than a Zestimate. In times of lower demand, it might be drastically over what you can sell your house. So we throw it out completely.
Before I list your home or before we go offer on a home, I'm going to do a full market analysis on this property and come up with a number that we should go in at. And that's a number that you and I work with together, because this is your home. We're spending your money, and all I can do is advise. I cannot make you do anything. So always remember that through this process, you are always in control. Hey guys, welcome to stop number 7. We're still in Matthews, and I promise you we haven't had beer at all of these stops, but we are at the Carolina Beer Temple, something Matthews is known for. It's great beer and wonderful breweries here downtown. But on this stop, we just wanted to let you know and remind you that who you work with matters. Zillow doesn't have local knowledge. Zillow doesn't know the traffic patterns out here. They don't know what big new buildings or new roads might be cutting through this neighborhood that are going to make it less desirable. They don't know our local market conditions. Interview your realtors, talk to your mortgage professional, and make sure they understand the market and make sure they've done enough business that they can put you ahead of their paycheck. You know, Trevor, what do you think about working with local professionals?
I think it's pivotal. Having a team that's local, understands the market and the area is pivotal, because this is what can give you an edge, make sure you don't make costly mistakes, and you find that dream home that fits all of your needs.
Hey guys, just want to say thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Carolina Salute, where I cover everything Charlotte. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and smash it, because it makes sure you're the first to find out of all the information that I post every week on the area. Until next time, guys, y'all have a good one, and check out this video right here.